Amongst the missionaries over many years, there was a lot of debate and argumentation and maybe dispute about many points of how to proceed, about the passage of missiology, of bringing the gospel amongst the people. And this is not surprising. Being human beings, we dispute many things. You're with Mission Alive. This is Roger from the MSC Mission Office. Amongst the French missionaries who were in Papua, and I lived amongst them for some time, there was always some argument or dispute about how to proceed. What was the best way? And this is not surprising. The church's history has been full of disputes, going back to Peter and Paul and others. And it would have been the same in many other countries. The question I'd like to go into a little bit is, when do you baptize the people, the pagan people that you're bringing the gospel to, sooner or later? This is often a question. Bishop de Beaumanoir gave a directive to the priests to say, don't leave them outside the gate, meaning bring them into the church. So his policy was baptize sooner rather than later. Not immediately, of course. Some instruction, some introduction, but his policy was sooner. Don't leave them outside the gate. And the procedure from there was, once they're baptized, there would be ongoing catechesis and introduction to the church and the ways of the church and the laws of the church and the gospel. Two priests, both of whom I knew, one briefly and one for longer, started a new station over the mountains, a place called Yongai. It had been visited off and on for quite a few years, but they went over and started. One of them was a particularly strong man. He was in charge and had a strong opinion on things. Together they decided they would have a 7-year catechumenate. The people were pagans, they were not baptized at all, and this was their first real introduction to the gospel, to the church. So, a 7-year catechumenate. And it was a long process. They had to come in, be instructed, and they were required to show that they had changed in their life in line with Christian belief and Christian law. And when the first group were baptized, the second group that was already under instruction, also having a 7-year catechumenate, but with the first group, they asked them their opinion about those in the second group. Were they ready for baptism? And sometimes they'd say, yes, that one's ready, yes, she's ready, and no, this guy, there's no evidence of his changing his life in any way, so leave him first. So they used the first group of those baptized to filter through those coming through behind. So there was these two different opinions. Maybe they both worked. In that particular place where there was 7-year catechumenate, there were very, very, very strong Catholic Church there, very strong. Maybe it was the nature of the people. They were a different sort of people. They were more cooperative, they were more helpful. So maybe the two work together. But that's mission. And history is full of that. When the Jesuits went to China, there was differences of opinion between them. And there were certainly differences of opinion between them and Rome as to how things should proceed. And I think it would be true of any of our mission countries, particularly those countries that we're dealing with now through the Mission Office in Africa, India, Asia, Pacific. So this is part of the mission of the church, part of the way the church is. We're human beings, we have different opinions, and that's okay. We can argue through different opinions, we can dispute, try this way, try that way. Some people will move ahead in different ways, and it's up to then the Spirit of God, the Spirit of Jesus Christ, to make the way and to work with our human differences. This is mission. You're with Mission Alive. Thank you for being with us.